Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of all ages, it is AussieVerse, and we are back tonight. I am Omnibo, joined by a Big Mac and the sheriff around these parts, Big Daddy Sharif. How are you guys? What's going on? Tell us about your day.
Already guns a-blazing for today's guest.
Oh, yeah.
We did forget about daylight savings, so we had to quickly give him a call and say, hello, what's going on? And he's coming, don't worry. He's just going to be a few minutes late. In the meantime, oh, look at that. Our first comment of the night from some guy. Subscribe to AussieVerse on YouTube because we are on the road to 1,000 subs, ladies and gentlemen. We are about 55 subs away, so be so kind, sub up to the channel and get all that AussieVerse goodness. You can also check us out at the link tree right there for all of our socials and merch, and you can also go to Instagram and check out A51_designs for all of your graphic design needs, and also check out Nation Comics on their website right here to go get Anna issue 0, Gods Among Men issue 1, and plenty more coming soon. Now, we have our first legit comment of... Actually, that doesn't count. That's not a legit comment. It's Claudia.
Yeah, baby. It's summer. It's warming up. That's why it's a good day. It was a good day today. Relaxing day.
It's actually been getting warm here too.
Oh man!
I'm in the state as you.
How warm? How warm does it get? How warm does it get down there, man?
Oh, it gets really warm. Really warm.
Not stupidly warm, like Queensland.
Like.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is enough of the wasting time. We do want to introduce you to Lipwei Chang. We know that you have seen him once before on AussieVerse, but last time I was sick. I didn't get to meet him, so I'm going to go through it again. And his works include drawing Marvel characters from the highly popular comic series Uncanny X-Men, Avengers, New Mutants, which get featured on official trading cards. He is a comic artist and illustrator based in Malaysia, and this year he's been a guest at Supanova in multiple states in Australia, including Melbourne and Perth. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the one, the only, Lipwei Chang!
Wow, man. what a truly amazing introduction you have brought me in. Hey, anyway, I'm so sorry that I think I missed out the timing. I'm not sure which part I went wrong, but I thought it was supposed to start in another 1 hour. Anyway, hi, Bo.
It's not your fault because we had daylight savings recently.
Okay.
So we should have...
I just want to correct you. There's no wasting of time with you guys inside there. I'm happy to be here, man. Like, thank you for buying me so much time.
Oh, thank you for coming back on.
Hey, thanks for having me. Now, you can see I mess up. I still need some time to set up my art cam. I just need about 5 or 10 minutes here. But hey,
yep.
Hi Bo, hi Aaron, hi Sheriff. Did I pronounce your name right? Sheriff?
I like Sheriff.
The Sheriff.
This guy especially will not say my full name, so it's Sheriff.
Hi Claudia. Okay. But anyway, thank you for bringing me back, and I hope Bo you feel much better.
Oh, I do. Thank you. I was dying last time. I have never not been on my own show. So thank God that we had Aaron and Steve to welcome you into AussieVerse and make you a part of it.
They've been treating me really, really nice, and they told me that I have to be really careful when I see Claudia's name pops up. Round 2 is Lipwei. Hi, Aussie comic guy. He's my one of the best friend from Perth. Yeah, I met him in Perth. Aussie comic
cool.
Guy. Yeah, you guys are just awesome.
And we've also got KGB in the house. Thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, hello.
We'll give you some time to set up.
Sure.
So in the meantime, we'll do a couple of things. Yeah. Like we'll say g'day to our 4 lifers. These are our paid members. Thank you very much, guys. We really, really appreciate you. That is Azrael85 Collectibles, The Fourth Monkey, Ali, Ben Sullivan, and Simple Simon. We really appreciate that you guys put in that little bit of dollars to help us with the channel. But remember, everybody else, that being a paid member is not required. The best way you can support the channel is by subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. And not only that, but we are proudly sponsored by Comic Bookaroo. Who are they? They are Australia's #1 online comic book store. And we'll get their video out right now.
Comic Bookaroo, proud sponsors of AussieVerse for all your comic book needs. Graphic novels, hardcovers, omnibuses, single issues. Don't forget to pre-order every Sunday at Comic Bookaroo.
Yay, comic bookers.
That's something I feel like Lipwei, you missed out last time because Bo has the killer intro. He's got
Yeah. I mean the killer intro we have also. Like we have Steve dropping out. You remember like Steve video the cam, his laptop falls. But I think everything is just fun and joy. But I mean
organic intro.
Yeah.
Aaron's got some skill with eating teaspoons of
It's
Vegemite.
hard when, if you want to avoid having a snack, grab a spoonful of Vegemite and just have a low-calorie snack and just start sucking down on this dark treat.
And also Sharif is the only one that can take a picture and jump in midair. None of us have got that skill.
that is a good place for Malaysia. Good place. Anyway, I have this. Yep. This is what I'm going to do later while talking to you guys. So
Fantastic.
Unfortunately, I forgot the other bag on the other room. So I will just you can put me back to the backstage for like 2 minutes. I will just simply go grab and come back.
Take your time. You take your time,
2
my
minutes.
friend.
2 minutes.
All
Start
right.
completing. 2 minutes.
Right.
Okay. A while, yeah, a while.
So, in the meantime, let's pretend that nobody's here and get to know each other a bit more.
Why did it become so sensual?
That's just the way I roll, brother. That's just the way I roll.
Brother.
Okay, actually, you know what we can do? We can show off this Lipwei's artwork here.
Yes. I'm excited to I'm glad he's back this time because last time Lipwei was on, he teased a couple of things that he wasn't sure if he was allowed to announce yet, but there were 2 things that now he's allowed to announce. So I'm sure we'll get into the meat of that when he returns.
Yeah, beauty. Looking at his artwork here, God, is it killer?
Well, what was great was I remember when I first met Lipwei at Supanova Melbourne. I remember him and this other Malaysian artist, Red Code. I thought their work stood out so much. Like it was, and this is something Lipwei explained in the last video, was this hybrid style he's got, which, you know, it just made for something really interesting visually, you know, this style coming from Asia. Of course, man, it's Spawn versus Venom. That's you and my boys going to town on each other. Toe to toe. Sorry, not going to town. Toe to toe. That's the wrong.
Check it out. It's
But
just
So good.
Shout out to I saw Lipwei did this cover. I'm not sure how recent it was, but it was for this comic called Chupacabra. And it's just so cool to see a cover and straight away go, oh, that's a Lipwei cover. That to me is the hallmark of, and I know Lipwei's still backstage, but that, you know, I gotta give a massive round of applause. Like that's something that is really spectacular.
look at this one.
Look at that one. Yeah, I was just about to.
Holy crap.
Whoa.
Look at the pencil work in that one.
God, that looks like it would have taken a year.
Oh,
Oh,
so good.
jeez.
So good.
Oh,
Wait,
I'd
it's a
play
video.
that, but then it would ruin our own video. Whoa.
Whoa.
God damn.
What crashed?
HD metal
I
print.
don't think either of us had a spot. When you know the art's good when Bo and I are so enamored we can't even come up with a punchline for
Yeah, I
his
know, right?
setup.
It's actually really cool to be able to have an artist on your show that you genuinely love his art and not just saying it to be nice. You know, it's actually really cool.
Yeah, because when I
Right.
put something that I said before, people start crying, babies cry, and people. So it's
Well, we've
nice.
seen your art. We've seen your art before. It's probably still better than mine.
Is it? Just for
Yeah.
argument's sake, I'm just gonna
Hi.
post.
I heard you. I heard you. I heard you guys. Hey, but thanks for the kind words.
Oh,
Just now you've been through some the line art. It's actually there's a video to play around.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
When
let's
when
take
you
a
guys mentioned about there's a line and the blue shading.
Oh.
Yep.
Let me just pull it back up.
Yep. But I'm trying to get my art cam work.
The art. And for reference too, when we said that Lipwei is a good artist. Here's an example of someone who's not
Thank
an
you.
artist trying to draw.
Hey, that's cute. That's cute.
This baby ended up looking like a man, and that's what happens when somebody who draw tries to draw. But this is
Hey,
Ben
but
Sullivan.
that's a really decent ink. The ink.
No, the ink was Ben Sullivan. That was definitely not me. So this was a gift from Ben. But
But that's mean
Jason,
you guys make a good team, right?
yes, better when I'm
That
not.
baby is whack.
That baby.
Hey, why you are so kind to me, but so bad to him?
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
We have to for the drama and the banter. It's good.
Mhm.
All right. So where's this video?
I think. Okay, scroll down a little bit more. There should be. Yep. Okay. Just now there was a skull and a tiger character fighting, right? I think. Where was it? I kind of lost. You go down back to the last or second row.
Oh,
The,
okay.
the last one.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I saw it. Yeah. Just above the bridge. Just above
Just
the bridge.
this one.
Oh, Justin.
Yeah. This one. Okay. You scroll down. Yeah. There's a video of it. The process.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just going to mute that just in case we get
Yeah.
done for.
Yeah. It's a little bit noisy. Okay. Yeah. Finally, I got it.
Oh wow.
Facing back. Okay, great.
Lipwei, this is ink straight on, right? No
Yeah,
pencil.
this is like that time. I mean, like you guys know that Kim Jong-gi is one of my idol. I love him so much. May him rest in peace. And by that time, we strongly inspired by his the ability of he's kind of like godlike mad skill, crazy skill. He can just draw anytime or start from anywhere. So like I try to challenge myself to do the same thing. So turns out it's really really fun to do it, and I also share to my student as well, because for me, I found out that there could be some formula or some trick behind it. So I can start with that in my mind and just continue and draw whatever I want. And normally by that time, when I try to do this for fun, for example, let's say morning 9 o'clock, I will ask with my Facebook post. I said, like, guys, give me just 3 random keywords. And by that time, I think someone gave me, I think it's tiger, skull, and probably fire, if I'm not mistaken. I was, I saw skull and fire. I immediately thought of something like Ghost Rider. So the tiger, you can see, obviously the other character is tiger, and I just, the stupid idea like fighting, battling all over the place, and I just try. Yeah, so that's the that's the stupid idea behind it.
But this is
Jeez.
awesome.
What amazes me is that there's no even prelim pencils. It's just
Yeah,
pen
yeah. I
on.
just trying to mess around and challenge myself. What if I just ink it straight away?
And how'd you draw so fast?
You're making fun of me. Obviously, you're making fun of me.
Well,
Oh,
what
I
I
never
think
make
is,
fun.
I think it's crazy how your understanding of depth is so good that you start with the characters in the foreground, but then you're able to build the scene with very cohesive
Yeah,
depth.
yeah. But I if there's a requirement, I need to do it right. I mean, like with a client, or they have requirement for me, I will draft it nicely. I will definitely draft it nicely.
It's cool to see when you get that free reign to just go wild to see what you can come up with.
Yep. It's like it's like it's like a rabbit hole. I see it like a rabbit hole. You fall into it, and you just, you welcome everything. Just be fun. Just be fun. Just enjoy it. So I don't know. I seriously, I don't know what am I thinking at the moment. I was just thinking about, okay, I finished this. What to do next? Okay, just do it. And I keep talking to myself. And yeah, I place a camera to record it, so that like you said, I draw so fast, so damn fast.
With a blank piece of paper, and you've got
The 3
certain
keywords.
ideas or certain keywords.
Yeah.
Do you have like a preconceived
Yeah,
uh
that's the
yeah, how,
fun part. Like, that's the fun part, is because I force myself to do it. Like, say, like 9 o'clock, I collect the keywords, and I have to post it within a day. That means, like, somewhere near evening, I will have to post it. I have to finish it and show it to my friends or my fans. So I think I may have think about it, like a rough idea, but like, as the thing started, right, everything just goes wrong. You have to just save it, like snowballing. Everything is just keep challenging you to solve it. So it's like really a mess. It's a mess. Let me try to adjust the camera as well. Okay. Perhaps I'll need it to be focused to the camera. Sorry about this.
No, don't be sorry at all. We're all being treated right now.
I'm I was thinking about, it should be 5 o'clock. And I was like, I didn't sometimes I'm away from my phone, and I was like, who's calling me at this hour, and oh, it's Wu. I was shocked. Then I was like, am I missing something? Did I went wrongly for the timing?
I always get a little nervous when you've invited
Yeah.
someone on and they're not here like 15 minutes before, because I've learned with our American guests that they like to come on like just like a minute or two just before, and it always stresses me out. So I'm sitting there going, oh, I know that you've seen the link, but you haven't seen the next message. I'm like, I think I should call him, and thank God I did.
Okay. Thank God. Really. Thank you for calling me. Now I'm in the mid of, I don't know how this works. Yeah, we keep talking. We keep chatting. I can do it. I'll try my best.
I got a question for you.
Sure. Hey, but
Because-
first, can I ask a question? Sharif, do I know you?
I don't know. I don't know if you
Because I saw the picture, like you jumping. That was in Malaysia, right?
Yeah, I was holidaying and visiting family.
Are you Malaysian?
No, my mom. She's from
Okay, I
Penang.
see.
She's from
Okay,
Penang.
I see.
So I don't know if I think you're from there as well.
I'm from Penang, Malaysia, Penang.
Yeah,
My wife is from KL.
I still got some relatives in Penang, so who
Nice.
knows if I head up there for holiday, I'll
Sure.
give it a shout.
Sure.
I'll-
Let's go. Let's go makan. Makan.
Yes.
Sharif, if
So
you're
this
gonna
is-
go back, we'll just get everybody to jump on board and we'll all go for AussieVerse holiday.
Let's go.
This is Lipwei's Instagram, which you can go check out right there at Lipwei_Chang for even more artwork.
Yes. Thank you. To be honest with you guys, right? Like I try my best to upload everything, to be active on everywhere, but turns out it's really, really hard for me to do that. So I think currently the most active platform would be definitely Instagram and probably Facebook, because I shared it over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think much better, right? With this angle.
Mm. Oh yeah, nice. That's the perfect angle.
Okay.
That looks like Marcus.
Chainsaw Man.
Okay. Yeah, this was done in Melbourne Supanova last year.
Ah.
That is where I met Aaron.
First time meeting. Oh,
Yeah.
and that I was so fortunate. I got the privilege of receiving these from you.
Yay! You got it.
Well, spotlight
That,
this some Lipwei art. Look at that.
yeah.
When I
Yay.
saw, so this is just one of 3 that I got. When I saw this, I was like, this guy is something else. Like there's
How did I miss him?
Yeah. Do ignore the what do you call that? The QR code. I did some mistake. The QR code doesn't work, and a lot of them came back to ask me. I said, "Man, I'm sorry. I just did some of the mistake there." Yeah, this is for Steve Aoki.
And
Just now that one.
now we can talk about it.
Yeah, yeah. Now we can talk about it. Like I said, I did mention a little bit in the post. By the way, is my sound okay? I realized
Yeah,
that
yeah.
the previous
It sounds
video.
fine. You might need to move it just away a little because you're breathing into it a bit. But yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah. The previous video, I really need to work on it so that my sound is not that buzzy. Am I good now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Already a follower. Thank you. By the way,
Now, is it
this
better
one-
if we? Oh no, that's
this
not
one
gonna
is
work.
another latest, fresh from microwave. It's a prototype, the prototype of the second book, the second fan art
Oh.
collection.
Oh,
Yeah, because I think Aaron saw the book 1, the first volume 1. This is the second one, which will make his debut in Singapore, December. Another 2 months to go. So,
Beautiful.
as usual, those who met me in Melbourne, right, or Perth or last year Singapore, they know when I print this so-called fan art collection, I printed it as a blank cover version. So if you browse through my Instagram, you realize that I actually taking commission to you can draw it here. You can have me
Yeah.
draw something here. It's like a blank cover, just like what
That's
I'm doing
great.
now.
That's a
Mhm.
really cool idea.
So just for fun and like everyone's get a different cover, like a special
Personalized.
cover from
Yeah.
your own. Shading. Oh man, that's a huge, huge compliment. Like Arjun is like is like a master to us. Um, is he's really, really master lah. I don't think I can compete with him, but to
Oh,
remind
I
you
beg
about
to
it is
differ.
a good thing. Will there be
I beg to
online
differ.
orders for volume? Yep. View. Yeah, we will announce soon. We will announce soon. Thank you, Aussie Comic Guy. He's been really supportive. Really supportive. Thank you for your love and supports. Um,
I may need to order 1 and 2 just in case when you head down to Brisbane. I'll get a commission of you.
sure. Brisbane, yeah, we thought about it, but um, I'm not sure I'm spoke to who, but he mentioned about Brisbane to me. But I said, um, I'm heading to Singapore Comic Con in December,
Mm,
and Brisbane is going to be in November, right?
yeah.
So
Supanova.
if like I can't get my permit from my wife, man. The permit, you know what I mean?
Other than the visa office.
It's too close. It's too close. Like my wife is always happy for me. I can travel around, meet the fans, make new friends, but it's too close. Too close.
Yeah.
I have to watch out. I have to watch out. I have to behave.
I think it's a good place to launch your Volume 2 art book. I think that'll be awesome.
You
Mm.
mean where?
Is it Singapore Comic Con,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Singapore, because last year, the book one as well. I launched it there. So this year I will do the same, and also give me like a 1 year period to gather all the fan art collection. I also would like to really shout out to those who commissioned me because they gave me the opportunity to draw those characters like what we had about the discussion earlier. Um, some of the characters I don't have the privilege, the luxury to draw them yet, but the fans they gave me the opportunity to do so. So, um, one of the reason that I'm putting up every artwork together is also to pay respect to everything of fan art because I think it's a really really good community thing. They gave us opportunity and we try our best. Everyone wins. Yeah, everyone's happy. How would one goes about getting a sketch shovel? Thank you, Nezuko. Nezuko is by, I think you guys know him. Um, Roger, Roger, Roger Navarro.
So he's asking how would he get a commission off
Yeah.
you?
Oh, okay. By the way, go ahead. If you log on to my Instagram, you can see that under my bio, there's an email. You can either PM me, okay? I will direct you from there. Otherwise, you can look into that xyz.artrep@gmail.com. That is actually my art manager, HK. I think Aaron met him before. So Hancock HK, he's actually helping me to manage my orders most of the time. So commission everything I will just pass to him. Yeah, so you can just email xyz.uprep.com Yep.
For commissions, have you ever had to decline a request because you're not familiar with the character or you find it a
So far
little
no.
too challenging? Hi.
So far, no. So far, no. I'm more than happy to draw anything. Like I said, it's like an opportunity to me, and I love it. The only thing, to be honest, I mean, like straightforward. Um, I'm okay with LGBT stuff, but I don't think I'm familiar to draw it. So yeah, I did decline this kind of request before, but I respect them. Just that I'm not used to that, so I do have confidence to do it. Yeah, but so far for others, everything is cool. Everything is cool. So I think recently I also have a friend from Singapore. Uh, just yesterday we spoke about it. He was talking about getting me to draw punchline. So from DC, and he even requested to make it like a cyberpunk punchline. Yeah, so it's like because last year he commissioned me to draw um cyberpunk Morrigan from Capcom. The sexy lady, the Morrigan. Morrigan Ainsland. Did I pronounce it correctly?
I only know
So
the
yeah,
first
yeah, yeah. So he commissioned me to draw a cyberpunk Morrigan, and then this year he would like to continue the series. But end up, yesterday he spoke to me. He said, "Is it okay if I pass you a original character of mine, and you draw her as well?" I said, "Why not? Let's go." It sounds like a collaboration to me, so I'll be happy to do it. I'll be happy to do it. Why not?
So with this Ghost Spider now that we're seeing on screen, is this
Yep.
for fun or is this another commission?
I think currently is I can say it is for fun. There's no people commission it yet, but currently I also some of the blank cover is also available in nerd crawlers. So perhaps after I complete it, I you might able to see it on nerd crawlers. Yeah,
Pardon my silence. I'm trying to work out how to edit a swear. We can
I'm
just put
trying
on the
to
top.
I'm trying to find the best angle for me because the smartphone is actually blocking some of my view. But let's do it. Yay!
It's always tricky to get that top-down angle for the camera because, otherwise you just be in your face.
But I'm okay. I just need you guys keep talking to me. It's okay.
I've got
I have you all accompany me. I think it's going to be good.
when you get a commission request, what's your average, let's say from the time that you get the request and you say, okay, I can do that, what would you say is your like turnover time?
Oh man, this is a really really tough question. Okay, to be honest with you guys, right? If I weren't having any projects on hand, it could be, I think, few days. I could make it happen, but as time goes by, I recently like I took some jobs, and I think the soonest sometimes being a little bit rushed, but I can manage. It would be about uh, just see it as a week, 7 days, 5 days to 7 days. It should be okay to complete one or two, let's say. So
That's quick.
Does it
I think
also-
it's no. I think there's a lot of artists that is even quicker, but I think the 1 week time is included. Like I still do my jobs. I still take care of my son, things like that. But currently, I'm also having difficulties of it because there's I do have a few commission waiting for me already. For even for Singapore. taking pre-con commission now. So if you are coming in at this timing, I perhaps I will have to push until at least I can only start on December, I think, or January. Yep. But sometimes it could be really, really quick. Like the Steve Aoki thing.
Oh yeah.
The latest one is really quick. It's really quick. And yeah, thank God that he really has a really, really clear idea. He know what he's want. And I just need to, do the sketch, ask him, is this is okay? Things like that. Then he approve, and then things get going. So I think the whole process, it was done like within 3 or 4 days. It's a really, really quick process. And he's a really, really fun guy because I think he's really chill. But at the same time, I saw his tour dates. Is like you
Heck.
like, I talk to myself. You better quickly finish the drawing and send to him. So he can get it going. So it's a really, really fun process. But I appreciate it because, like I told you guys in our last meeting, he was really, really nice to me. Really, really down to earth, and I don't know how to describe it. It was so surreal to me. I still feel surreal now, and yeah, hopefully more collaboration to be happening soon. Yeah. That will be.
There was one thing I saw you share. I don't know if we can discuss it yet. It
Which
was
one?
it was of a certain kind of rangers.
Oh yeah, okay. By the way, this one I would really want to clarify. It's my bad, my mistake. Turns out it's not the official cover. It's a variant cover only. Yeah, I told you the wrong information. I'm sorry. I also just found out it I think this few days. Because the process I think obviously you guys can see that I'm not a really, sometimes I made mistake. Like the timing just now, I missed out the timing. Yeah, you can see how forgetful I am. So,
Mate, you're in a
thing,
room full of people that make mistakes.
yeah.
Right.
Like I told him, I said it's okay to have failure. I will just try my best to improve. So, for Boom Studio Power Ranger Prime, now I can say it loud because it's
You can say
cover. I'm not that scared anymore.
Prime.
But like previously when I worked towards variant cover, it works slightly different because I know that my work required approval from the main publisher, but I never encountered any document signing throughout the process during the variant cover. So what I have was like a retailer will help us to settle everything, and then once it's approved, you will see your covers up to be released in retailers. So for this round, they actually sent me a Boom Studio document. I have to sign it. And then I'm not sure, but HK told me like, oh, the editor is looking at this, looking at that. So I was like, oh, it's a real cover. I thought it was a real one. And I was looking at the document, I was like, whoa, that's a really big document for me to sign. But turns out it's not. But I don't feel that much sad as well. I mean, like, of course, it's good to have Boom Studio official cover. But for me, I think our last meeting, I did mention every piece of art is art, right? So whether it's a variant cover or a regular cover, I'm happy with that. Right. I still draw. I still, try my best to figure out how would it looks nice. So I think the process is the same. So,
I
but
think that
it's
people,
good that
you know,
still I have, the variant cover for this series. And I
yeah.
think looking at their site, I believe it will be announced real soon, very, very soon. So I can
I'm
show you guys
to see that.
the art.
Did you get any directions on what kind of art or what kind of things that they wanted to see for the variant that you're doing?
Yeah. Oh, this is what I really, really love like working with them is that most of the time, like previously when I have illustrate things like World 3, uh the variant cover for the other series. Um
Oh, tree.
they always World 3. Okay,
Yeah,
World 3, the
Tinian. Yes.
killer sexy lady. So it is I truly appreciate that because every time they told me that um like they love my traditional art style. So they said like sometimes for World 3 they will say just do whatever you like, like you're good at it, and put more traditional vibes on it. Then I was like, oh nice, I can use watercolor, I use marker, things like that. So for Power Rangers Prime, um the only requirement that they have for me is that okay, we want to focus on the Red Ranger. Then that's all. So others, he just go do your things, Lipwei. Do your things. Work your magic. Then I'm like, oh, so happy for it. I'm like I always have this like OS, like oh. So I glad that most of them they appreciate me. Um, they see the parts, the good parts of me, and I enjoyed it. I enjoy it. I think one of the privilege that we have is that as an artist, every art is fresh, is new, and we tend to, like a new adventure for us. Every piece of art. So I'm happy. I'm really happy to have illustrate those covers. It's really good. Like especially for Power Ranger, is like when I was young, I used to watch Power Ranger, go go Power Ranger, Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. The music is still in my head. Although this is not the um, same series anymore, but
Yeah.
it's still with those red, blue, black, that kind of vibrant and dynamics from Power Rangers. So I appreciate every minute, um every piece I got to work with this series. But hopefully, because the document that I signed, I'm not sure whether I got it wrong, but but according to my art manager, it says it's a 1 year contract. So yeah, hopefully I get to have more, or maybe
So Shaden,
mm.
Shaden has a question here. What pen are you using?
Yeah, okay. What pen? Okay, currently, um, okay, I'm using Sakura pen, and the I'm not sure whether this kind of pen. Hey,
What is
what
it
do you call
called?
it? The needle point pen, maybe.
Oh,
I'm not sure how to call it.
we don't know it.
And as well as Unipin, but yeah, this one 0.5, 0.1.
Yeah,
Those were
uni
my
pen.
favorite to ink, and uh, use some fill into the black. I'll use some ink like this, the outline,
Line. Yeah.
and definitely toning and color, especially for. Oh, sorry, the other one was this one. This is like a marker
For the broad. Yeah.
highlight. Yeah, to
Well,
fill in
she's
the
also
black.
asked, do you use brush pens? And if so,
Yep.
what brand do you prefer?
Yes, the latest one. Shout out to Olo Marcus because thank you for sponsoring me this. They actually contact me and send me a tons of brush pen. And this is super good. This is super good. Olo Marker.
That's
Olo
awesome.
Marker. Yeah. They sent me about, I'm not sure, 160 color. Yeah, it's like a huge, huge collection, and I was able. Okay, if you browse through my Instagram, the blank cover that um, Harley Quinn and the vampire
Umbrella. Yeah.
Emperor.
it's really challenging for me to pronounce it right. I can't get it right every time. So yeah, that too. Blank cover is like fully rendered by Olo Marker, fully rendered. So it's really really nice. I love it because if I try to show you guys, you can see this is actually you can. It's really fun to work with Olo Marker because it's actually two, you know, it can connect.
Oh,
It has a connector here. So
Oh,
the fun part was, let's say if I need about 10 colors today, I just need to bring 5 pens. You get what I mean?
oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's the beauty of it because like how they have this connector, and I can even like set the, I would say, like color temperature that I'm working with. Let's say today I'm more towards like pink, because of Spider Gwen. Then I bring much more red, pink, magenta, things like that,
Mm.
and I can switch. I can switch wherever I want. So I found it. This is like a really really nice feature of it because you can really like bring less pen. Your luggage, like when you travel, it might you know
Yep.
reduce some kgs for that, some weight for that. The other thing, it was the brush. Yeah, the brush. Later when I try to color it, you can see that it's really a smooth one, and I love how soft it could be. Yeah, how soft it could be. So, very very nice. Thank you, Ono Marker. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Send me more. Send me more. I'm a greedy person. Send me more. But I hope you guys find it fun. Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
just want to make it fun because sometimes I found that drawings, it could be a boring session because uh it's not that fast. Like just now the video is supposed to be really really slow.
These
So,
are
Yeah,
good.
no, but that's why we have these guys here to be able to make it more interesting. Plus, people asking questions like this.
yeah,
Do you
yeah,
like
yeah.
comics?
Sorry.
Did I pronounce
you
that
repeat?
right? Comics?
Copics.
Copics.
Oh, copy. I use it before, but to be honest, I need to save money for the milk powder for my son. So cost saving. But Copic is is really good as well. Just that I think recently but Copic doesn't have. I'm not sure. Maybe they have, but it doesn't have this feature. The connecting.
Mm.
So far,
Yeah.
from what I know, it doesn't have. So I think for me, Olo Marker is really suitable for me right now. But Copic, yeah, is really good as well. Yeah. So yeah, I know that's. I mean, like, I think there's no. So far, I don't see any art materials that is really cheap. So they have their value. So most of them, they are not cheap. They are expensive. But I guess what I could do is just make use of it. Make use of it.
So, who are you drawing here? So, obviously, this is Spider Gwen.
Yep.
Who's in the background?
I would like to add in
Spider-Man?
the Mao Morales at the back. Ah. So
The weaker of the Spider-Man.
because as I read through the I got this blank cover. By the way, the blank cover is actually provided by my art manager. So he always buy a lots of blank cover, and he kind of like sponsor to me. So thank you HK for giving me this. And when I read through, I was thinking of just drawing Spider Gwen, Gwen Stacy. But then turns out when I read through, I saw a couple of shots which is featuring Miles Morales as well. So I was thinking like, why not? Man, like I want to draw Miles Morales. I want to draw Gwen Stacy. I told you guys I was really greedy. So yeah, you can see my personality straightforward now. So whenever I got the chance, right, let's do it together.
You will go crazy on a Into the Spider-Verse cover. Just pack them all in.
I will try. I will try. I hope so.
Bo will want a commission, but he'll say put Scarlet Spider right in front.
Come. Email. Thank you first. Thank you. No,
He's right.
Yeah. To be honest, in my phone, I have a task list. So like my wife always mess around with me. She says that the task list never end. I said it's a good thing, right? It's a good thing, right? Because like sometimes she will say things like she was just messing around with me. So she will say things like, you are always busy. Like like whenever I said, let's go to the park, let's go to the zoo, let's travel, then she will say, serious? Can you finish your job? Like you are always busy, things like that. So
There's always drawings to be done.
yeah. But my wife, she's an artist as well. She's an artist as well. Yeah. So if you guys saw, sometimes I will share. There's one beautiful artist called Jackie Liu, JACKEELIEW.
Oh, is she on Instagram?
Yeah. Sometimes I will share her work.
Hang on. Spell that again.
JACKEE. And I believe it's like LIEEEW. She purposely make that surname. Should have, right?
Hang on. LIEE?
No, triple
E. E for elephant.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have?
Nah, not getting that.
Not getting that.
No. Unless it's underscore. Oh, hang on.
4 E's. Try 4 E's.
Should be. It's because she's trying to mess around with the name. So the Liu is actually her surname. Wait, oh, sorry. Triple W. That means at the back was LIEWWW. Triple W.
Okay,
Jackie
hang on.
Liu.
So sorry, it was
a lot of painting.
JAK, was it?
JACKEELIE triple W.
Ah, there we go.
There's a lot of painting, right?
Yeah.
Feature her work.
Pull it up.
Thank you, man. Happy wife, happy life, man. Yeah, that's her.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Yeah, she's beautiful too, my lady.
Oh, geez. Look at that.
Yeah. This one I brought to Perth. Acrylic. I think she haven't started using oil. She knows how to use, but she haven't have any oil painting put it up to her Instagram yet. She stopped. She stopped putting up her work for quite some time, and the excuses, I call it excuses. The reason that she told me it was like, my work is not so good, things like that. And I said, why not? I keep pushing her, and until I think last year she start uploading it again. This is a imitation based on David Grove's
David Mack.
one of the master painting, imitation
Well,
style.
that's like something you'd see on like an Ed Brubaker book.
David Mack.
Yeah.
Mm.
God, so do you guys fight about who's better?
I don't fight. I don't fight with my wife. I surrender. Make love, no war. Make love, no war. Like it's beyond Malaysia. I think I'm trying to be more open-minded here. So like it's not like messing around, but I think it is good that always there's no one's better. It's just that you have your own feel. I have my own feel. Let's just keep drawing.
I really like her Spawn for the Spawn challenge because
yeah.
it's nice. I like to see when there's a different take on a source. Obviously, I love Spawn.
She's her Spawn Noiri. I think I felt that it's like something like close to oil paint. Lots of watercolor, those type of feeling. So I think it's really stand out.
It gives it a very fresh take.
Yes.
She's incredible.
You can see she's a really different. This one I show Sophia, the Sylvie from Loki series.
Yeah.
So like Mark Ratz, I'm really grateful to met Mark Ratz in Melbourne and both Perth. Mark Ratz was really like Mark Ratz is a super cool guy, and he even say things like he said, "Lipwei, brother, thanks for bringing your wife's work. It's really amazing. He he's being so kind." And I told my wife, she was like, "Oh," that kind of feeling. So it's really fun. It's really fun to like like artists appreciate each other, fans appreciate us, everyone like so much love and supports like from you guys. So yeah, I don't know how many times I would mention this, but it's good. I'm feeling.
I can't imagine what your children are going to be like with your DNA and hers together. With that,
I don't know, but to be honest,
he grows up and wants to be a chef.
Like a lot of artists, right? Like even for us, some of my senior, they experiencing the same thing, but they never let their kids become artists. I'm not sure. Maybe because that, as a kid, I can imagine like you were supposed to see art as a really really special and fresh thing, but every day at home you saw your daddy and mommy keep drawing all the time, so it gets boring. Perhaps it's like that. So at the end they do carry out their soft skills, like they have a really really good observation, they imagine things, they have good eyes, I would say. They knows things, because like sometimes art brings you to a lot of thinking. Like you never know, like those crazy idea, would it be able to come true, things like that. So I think they will eventually bring the soft skill together with them, but they will venture into a whole new field of career. Like I used to have friends that is from um like pharmacies, doctor, but they are able to draw. They're able to draw. So yeah, but I think at least art make us appreciate our surroundings, make us appreciate like good stuff, beautiful stuff. I think that is good enough. Yeah, that is good enough. So yeah, I don't know what my kids will be. I seriously don't know, but I will just let him carry on with his own pace. I think most important is that he loves it. I hopefully he will do something that he loves it, like me. And like I told you guys, I'm willing to, die on my desk halfway drawing. I spoke to you guys about what's his name? 手冢治虫. Uh Tezuka, the Astro Boy creator. Tezuka. I don't remember the Japanese name, but Chinese translated name 手冢治虫. Osamu Tezuka, right? Osamu.
I thought you know about. Yeah.
Osamu Tezuka. Osamu Tezuka, the father of manga, I think they call him. Yeah. So I remember there's a documentary showing that he actually suffered for something like gastric cancer, I believe. Then he died. He passed away on his during works. I really salute to that. I think it's like like you do something and you keep on doing until that age, and you just try to use your art to inspire people and until the very, very last second of your life, and that's really beautiful. Yeah.
I think when you love it, you can't imagine retiring from it.
Yeah. Like I saw Mark Red. Mark Red is like, like always muscular and like I felt that, like this guy he drew every single detail. I don't have the chance to stay there, like watching him all the time yet, but like pass by, watch a little bit, disturb him a little bit. I can see like how good, like he's willing to pay his full force into that. And yeah, of course, like every artist they do the same, but it really amazed me that we can do this until we are really, really, even we are really, really old. It's okay. So yeah, I would love to be like this. So I have to protect my hand. Have to be really careful.
That's your money maker.
Yeah.
But considering how long you've been doing this, how would you say your art style has evolved from when you start to where it is now?
Oh yeah. We spoke about this a little bit last session, which is actually when I first started, like okay, let's bring the time back to my college time. I believe that is the best part for me to start with. I'm more into things like manga or Hong Kong comics, which is much more, the characters is different, less dynamic, more suspense, those type of feelings. And slowly on, being inspired from Western comics, I kind of adapt to those dynamics, crazy angle, crazy layout. They have a lots of different way to express the story to me, or I think that way. So I think eventually I became something like a little bit of Western, a little bit of Eastern to me, and a little bit of Malaysian as well. Like we spoke about diversity in Malaysia. So I don't know how to describe it in earlier time, but now I know. There's a dish in Malaysia. We call it rojak. Do you know rojak? ROJAK.
Arif knows Rojak. Bo does not know.
No. So rojak is like they cut the fruit like pineapple. They have mangoes, lots of mixture of fruit, and they have like a paste, a very dark color paste, a sauce,
prawn paste.
They put everything together. That is what we have in Malaysia. Yeah. They put it together. So for me, sometimes when I joke around with my friends, I say I'm a Roja. I'm a Roja because I
Wow.
try to, mix everything
Uh,
that I knows together. But I think nowadays is there's no harm to do it because I think as long as it's good, as it's tasty,
mm,
it works. And I think most importantly for me is that I feel comfortable with that. I love looking at nice manga and I love looking at nice comics at the same time. So um, whichever it works, then I'll do it. But you can see myself, the style, right? Everything is Roja. Everything is so Roja. But I see Roja is a good, like a positive words to me.
mm. Oh, I mean, I love the
if
food
you're a music
comparison.
band, if
Sorry.
you're a music album, Hybrid Theory.
What is that?
Hybrid.
Do a music album.
Oh, hybrid. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hybrid Theory.
Like, Linkin Park is one of my, idol. Linkin Park.
You can call your next fan art the Lipwei art book Rojak Theory.
不是我的这个。Sorry. Just pass something to someone.
No, it's all good.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Where were we? Oh, hybrid theory. Yeah, Linkin Park. Like, my wife always noticed that whenever it comes to due dates, normally I love listening to listening to soundtrack when I work, and then whenever it's really really close to the due dates, when I'm about to finish that art, I will tune into Linkin Park. I'm not sure why. I will just do that, and I mean, like, sadly lah, Chester Bennington passed away, but I'm still in love with their music. Sometimes is really, I don't know, the feeling is just right. A little bit of shout, a little bit of heavy, but it's good. It's good, and man, I don't know. I don't know how that time I heard the news, I was like, oh my god, because before that I was listening to their Castle in Glass. Castle in Glass, right? Castle in Glass, the last album. I think the last album they did together, and after that, the bad news came out, and yeah, sadly, but always in my mind, in my heart. Yeah, but when you brought out that hybrid theory, is, man, still salute to them.
Elan, thank you very much for joining us.
Am I not a gentleman, Elan?
Why he separate you from the others, right?
Gentleman and rough
and
man.
Aaron.
Yeah, the wild man.
I'll share this.
What do you
Yeah, let me know if you guys want to chat about anything. I'm okay with anything.
I just love how instinctively and I wonder, like your comparison goes straight to food, and I know we almost let off into this topic before, because I don't know, like food, I don't know if this is something that for myself, my brother, yourself, Sharif, do you relate this to? Maybe as an Asian, food is life. It's like food is like
that we need. We need.
Yeah.
It's our need.
Yeah, food is like AussieVerse. It's for life.
Yeah, we need it. Okay, we need it.
I think that's why so many things that we do, it always comes back to food, even if we're not in food.
Man, I'm hungry now.
Good.
I think you guys. Hey, have you guys took your dinner? Or not yet?
No.
Not yet, no.
Oh my god! Hey, let's party, man! Party. Bring in your pizza, whatever, I try like when in Perth, we tried the where we stay. I forgot what is the place, but we try the Dome. Dome, right? The restaurant Dome.
Oh, it's cafe, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the burger it was really really nice. The burger really really nice.
Which burger?
The dome,
This
dome
is
the restaurant.
cafe. Yeah, it's called Dome.
Yeah,
Oh,
dome
no, never heard of
cafe.
Yeah, I frequent there quite often when I was in uni in Perth. So
Yeah.
it's really good.
Oh.
We don't have much time, so we because we want to leave earlier to head to airport. So we were just looking, like, oh, across the street, that's a dome. Then we go for dome. But it's really, really nice, and the portion is really, really nice, satisfying.
Australian.
Yeah. I bet it has to do with something about your temperature, the weather.
Yeah.
Because you need that calories, right? Like, but we enjoy every bit of it. We do have something that we not so satisfying with is that the KFC. The KFC. Yeah, we have a lot of doom in
You didn't like the Australian KFC?
yeah, we try and why
Someone
are
say
you doing that?
KFC.
Australian KFC is because the chicken is bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why?
Well, the
Bigger
big-
is it should be better, right?
the size of the chicken matters.
Is it?
Size of
Yeah.
chicken matters.
Yeah.
It sounds so wrong.
There's a joke here somewhere. There's a joke here.
No wonder it sounds so wrong. No, like okay, one thing is about the how they make the order. I'm not sure why. Why is that? How they make the order. Like in Malaysia, our KFC we have like a big screen, a huge screen beside the counter. And whenever after you finish your order, right, they will have the numbers, like whether it's preparing or is ready to serve. You have that number. So no one's need to call. Everyone is chill. After you order, you just have to wait and look at the check on the huge screen. But in Perth, I'm not sure why, because like when we went in, people were shouting like Lipwei Chang 324 things like that. Then yeah, because you can simply type your name, right? You can label it by yourself. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then they were shouting there, and we were like, "What happened?" and everyone knows our name, and I looking beside their counter. There's actually a huge screen, but they use it for, I think, advertisement or anything else. They so I felt that it's a little bit pity for the guy that he has to go and collect all the meals, and he has to shout at the same time. And then for the chicken, right, I think it's huge, like you say. I'm not sure, but it's a little bit wet and salty. It's even worse. It even sounds wrong.
Yes,
But-
the chicken is wet.
But salty and wet, yes. If if I compare to Malaysian KFC here,
Yeah.
so but of course, everything else was like really really nice.
Salty wet sandwich.
But you can't compare though. At the end of the day, I think you can't compare KFC to Malaysian.
You
ayam
know
goreng.
the salty and wet, the wet salty. How
Soft,
do you say it
salty
in
and wet.
Cantonese? You remember?
Or ham
Thumbs
sup.
up.
Yeah, that's it. Bro,
It's so wrong.
ham sup is Cantonese for perverted. So
Yeah. It's so wrong. It's so wrong.
Bo,
But I didn't mean
ham
it.
sup,
I didn't
bro.
mean for that.
I feel like olives now. I feel like olives now all of a sudden.
Olives. Well, I've got a question for Lipwei because
Hey, sure.
when you came down to Supanova and did your guest appearance, like, was that first time in Australia?
Yeah.
Okay.
The very, very first time I'm stepped into Australia.
Wow.
The Melbourne trip, the place that I met you, like
Oh,
it's a small world, but this is the very first time for me to step into Australia. And like I spoke to you guys that I love the weather, I love the people, because like you guys are so chill, like so kind, and like I don't mean to offend anyone, but there's a lots of different comic convention, right? So some of it will be more like when we entered it will be like a war.
Ah,
You have to fight, you have to be quick, you have to do this, you have to do that. So everything is like really, really intensive.
I want a
But
commission. Draw it now. Now.
like standing beside you, draw. No such thing. But you felt the pressure. But when in Melbourne and Perth, it was like, hey friend, it was like, like it feels like home. So but it's good for me. It's good for me that I got to experience both ways. And I love like seeing different people and talk to them, even though my English is not that good, but we are able to communicate. We are able to communicate, and we felt each other. And you have your own culture, I have mine, and let's try to get to know each other more. So I love that sense of respect, and it's really fun. It's really fun. And like in Melbourne and Perth, we got that, like thanks to Roy and thanks to Daniel, we got that privilege to be served and brought into the green room. And man, like you met so many superstar, and I was like, wow. I was just sitting there, looking at them, smiling. Then I'm
Are you
happy.
coming back?
Yep,
Are you coming back? Yeah.
Okay. Latest update is we already started talking, and I think positive. We will be back. Just that okay, my idea is I might. Okay, I'm still not sure yet, but definitely the Melbourne is in my list, and the other one is I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet because they do the talking. I'll be just providing my my work, and I try my best to draw. So Melbourne is in my list, and Sydney. I would love to head to Sydney, but Perth, I want to go Perth as well.
Perth is far away. That's the problem. It is.
Yeah,
sometimes in the years it's expensive as well.
No.
To get
Actually, Perth is closer to us.
yeah.
The zone is different. So, like for you guys, Perth is quite a distance. But I assume Melbourne and Sydney were quite close.
Yeah.
But Perth is on the other side. But
Perth is
for
like
us,
another country.
yeah. When we fly to Earth, it only took about 5 hours plus.
Yeah.
But when we fly to Melbourne, it take about 8 hours.
Mm.
Oh,
I
what
think
happened?
I think I can swing
Let's
Sydney. I'll come down.
Sydney, right? Oh,
Yeah.
nice. What happened to Bo? Are we trapped in the bowless verse again?
The bowless.
Oh, he's back. He's
No,
back.
I got a sandwich delivered.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Come,
lucky.
let's party. Party. Cheers. Drink some water first.
We can have a
Yeah,
Sydney.
Aussie comic guy wants you to stop by Perth.
I wouldn't go to Adelaide
he-
though
he's
because
in
there's
Perth.
nothing there.
It's in Perth.
Wow.
Like Aussie comic guy, he
I'm
even
joking.
brought his wife and his I remember a very, very cute daughter, really cute. Very, very small, and so cute, the daughter. I being distracted to her daughter all the time, just a baby. So it's really, really cute. And like I love seeing people come to me, and of course, to be honest, I triggered. What is that? So I don't remember them. Most of the time I don't remember them until they told me that, oh, I'm this guy. Then I was like, oh, you are Aussie comic guy. I always thought you are the other guy like that. So ask
Aaron, what's a mall ball?
What is
so
that?
so Shaden was triggered because Bo was talking smack about Adelaide. I think Adelaide needs to turn up to convince Lipwei to come to Adelaide. but the most balls.
Oh,
One thing that Adelaide should really put in the front of their tourism is they have this place called Rundle Mall, and they have big balls. And apparently, that's what everybody comes to Adelaide for. They see the balls, take photo, and then go.
okay.
And then leave.
I assume I must go.
Go for the balls.
I shall put it into my list. I'll try my best, man. I'll try my best because, like, I think last year they did mention to us about after our Melbourne trip, they immediately asked us about, I think, Sydney, but it's for just a week away. So it was really, like if I go after Melbourne, I go Sydney, right? Then I don't get to sleep on my own bed.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be like within a month you went out twice. Things like that.
I think Adelaide's pushing it a bit.
Radically.
But I try. We are looking at, hopefully we can get it to happen, but we are still working on it. So hopefully next year, Australia and Singapore is for sure, and then hopefully a few more will be US. Yeah, we are working on that. Yeah, so hopefully it could happen. Yeah, so I'm ready. Bring me, please bring me.
US is always a big one.
Bo is enjoying his where should I point? Okay, here.
I was really hungry.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, I love being like, like a party mood. So everyone's sitting, let's go, cheers, things like that.
If we start getting the drinks out, it'll get too chaotic.
Oh yeah, we can't do that.
I believe we still have time, so let's go. Why not?
Well,
so what about this?
Edition box. 1,130.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's 1,130 boxes. 4 cards per box. So even the base cards, legendary cards, are actually quite rare. Every card is numbered.
the story. Okay, it's about Steve Aoki. Yay, my man. Steve Aoki. To be honest with you guys, I don't know. I don't know about him that much until I think last year or last year. Ganil Books, they contact me to do a cover art for that graphic novel, and I don't even know it's created by Steve Aoki. We need a karaoke session. Let's go.
That's it.
Let's go. So until Matthew is the art director from Ganil's book. He told me that okay, this project is actually from Steve. Then we were like, which Steve? Then he's Steve Aoki. Then we were, oh my god, the DJ, the DJ that the throw the cake. The best part of it is throwing the cake. So we were so amazed, but it was through like a publisher. So everything we goes back to the Ganil's book. Then Ganil's book revert back his comment, things like that. And I even if you try to watch the video or some of his posts, you realize that the card, the illustration of the card is not being done by me. But when he turned around, there's the Hero Quest logo at the back. There's a card. How do I call it? The back cover of the card. It's actually illustrated by me as well.
Wow.
So the graphic novel cover and the cards, the template, I drew it. So yeah, it stopped right there because job is job. After job, done. Okay, so everything settled until But I like how Steve promoting this graphic novel. He's really amazing because I noticed that every single tour or like every time he got this collection issue, he really like unboxing it. He's trying to push and shows how his fan can collect those, the very precious and limited edition of cards he made. And even though the latest video that he shows that how you can scan it and to access through the NFT thingy that they made. So we see it as an interaction, but I could see how details and how viewing he spent the time and effort to show the fans that you can do this, you can do that. He's like literally showing them the step by step and to promote the graphic novel and the cards. And until one day, I realized that there's one morning, I think last 2 months or last month, when I woke up, I saw Steve Aoki follow me in Instagram. And I was like, okay. And the next thing was like, I saw someone message me in Instagram and it was Steve. And he was like, I want you to draw something. Are you available to do that? Then yeah, it started from there. And he even took my WhatsApp number and call me. And like last session, I told Aaron, I said, because there's a lots of scammer now. I really have to be aware. And I even go YouTube, I search, because Steve Aoki, when he's performed, I'm not sure whether that voice is good enough for me to check. So I went to those that he being invited to those Grammy Award, things like that. So sometimes you had the host interview him, and the moment that he answer back through the mics, I can hear the voice say, "This is his voice." Okay, I better be careful. And when he called me through WhatsApp, yes, it's really like Steve Aoki, and I was like, "Oh."
As long as he didn't ask for your credit card details.
Like last time they asked me like PayPal, like so I don't remember how much time I told him, but he keep telling me that you are my idol, man. You're so amazing. Thank you for calling me. Thank you for like speaking to me, because I'm in my heart I felt like I'm nobody, and he's like willing to focus everything on art, and yeah, just do it. So I appreciate every respect and appreciation from him on my art. Really, it's really cool.
Yeah, so that must be amazing.
Yeah. I can't wait for the next one. I did I did pull off one, because right after that, the t-shirt design that I made for him, I don't have much time left. So the second request from him, I said, sorry brother, I couldn't do it. I can only do it, let's say, on December. And he said, it's fine, I know it's rush. Then yeah, so now we are looking at next one. I can't say much, but apparently there's something coming.
Something in the air.
Yeah. But I appreciate everything. I just felt like I spoke to you guys. I said I don't feel like, sometimes it's about luck. Like me got lucky, but sometimes I when I wish for the lucks never come. So I'm quite confused about the lucks, but I think I will just keep doing and keep drawing, keep posting, and just continue. I just want to.
It's not just about the luck, though. I mean, that might get you the first step, But once he's spoken to you and called you, then the rest is all on you. And
Yep.
your kindness and your personality and all of that is what wins it.
Yep.
You know, it's like when you first said like, oh, like I'm nobody and Steve Aoki is this big figurehead. From his perspective, you know, especially like if he's doing something different and he can't draw, then he sees you. You are the master of that realm, you know.
Thank you. You guys are just too kind. I mean, like, there's a lot more master out there, but I think it's just like, I don't know what it's called, but in Chinese we call it 缘分, like 缘分, like 遥缘, in Cantonese 遥缘, like something like destiny. Destiny, like, you know, like in some point you get to each other and things will happen, you know, just some things. But I guess, yeah, I just enjoyed it. And you know, like last year in Singapore Comic Con, when we left, I think we left at somewhere about 6:30, something like that. And when we travel, somehow we saw the news. I mean, somehow we saw Singapore Comic Con posting the live. Steve Aoki was there.
Oh,
7:30. You know, our difference is like, oh, he's signing the cards. They showcase there his card, and we were like, oh my god, how you know, how are we able to miss that? Because if I were there, at least me or HK, he will try to, you know, approach him and say, hey, how coincidence it is. Like, a big novel cover artist is here. But, you know, like, we felt, yeah, we missed something. We missed out something. But turns out, suddenly this year, I'm able to speak with him. I don't get to meet him in person, but at least I can hear his voice and you know, talk to him, and he told me that, okay, do this, do that, we need this, we need that. So what a crazy world.
Maybe he came trying to find you, and then he went, man, I'm
no. I don't believe. Impossible. But yeah, I think I remember he went there because he's for undergoing a tour. He has a DJ show in Singapore that time. Yeah. So he passed by and they brought him to Comic Con because that time he just released that graphic novel and those cards. So what are they laughing at?
Oh, he's laughing because while you guys were talking,
What is that?
I was battling opening up this packet of Oreos. And I was sitting here for like 2 minutes trying to open it.
That's what you were doing. I was like, what are you doing?
I thought you were opening lots more sandwich.
And Claudia saw me and walked into the room and she goes, what are you doing? It's just a rip here. And I'm like, oh. And then Sharif has written in the chat, you need to work out more if you can't open a bag.
You being distracted by distracted by your AussieVerse. You can't use your strength. You lost in AussieVerse.
Boy, you're making me hungry, so I'm gonna have to disappear for a quick second, but I'll come back.
Come back. Bring your food.
I'll bring my food. I'll be back.
Bring my food. Party.
As we were chatting and me observing your work, I noticed that you're doing your pens and you're inking it at the same time as well.
Yeah.
Because as far as I know, you know, especially if you got a separate penciler and artist, the inks will go after.
Yeah. I think this is a good topic to discuss about. Like, I'm not sure why I doing this way, but for example, like my pages, comic pages, I do it like, you know, like previously we know that in that the step by step, it was supposed to have the writer, then you have the penciler to bring out the layout, then you have the inker, then you have the colorist.
Yeah.
Right, you have different stage, and I'm not sure why. Turns out, I became like putting the penciler and the inker. I try to save time and also costing for my client. So turns out, right after I have a really tiny rough layout digitally, then I will sketch it out, something close to this. If you look at the pencil sketch, something close to this, you can see some other details here. So after pencil sketch, I will ink it. So I'm not sure where did I got inspired to, but initially I was trying to save time and money for my client, because they pay once but they get the outcome immediately. So and it becomes like eventually it becomes like this. So sometimes I'm doing both together.
So how long does it typically take you? Like, obvious, as I was asking you the question, I realized you can't really answer it because every cover's different. But typically, how long would it take you to do a blank cover?
Blank cover.
Like the one you're doing now?
I think blank cover is much more quicker, because you already know what you are looking at, and you know what you need. Because like Spider-Gwen, I already know there's something to do with Gwen Stacy. So I will just do it, I think 2 days.
Okay.
But if let's say full time, I can, if let's say from morning I just sketch, then I ink it, then I start coloring it. It should be able to do it within a day if I able to sit there for full time. Now my working routine is really weird, because I'm being as a freelance. I call myself freelance because I take projects. I don't sit in office, and I don't sit in studio either. So most of the time that I draw, it would be like morning 6 o'clock. When I woke up, I draw. I took my breakfast, then I draw, listen to music, shows, things like that. Then let's say until about 8 or 9 o'clock, my son will probably woke up. Then we will enjoy our family time again. Then afternoon, hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
After that, afternoon, like one of us, we will bring our son to school, and then we will wait somewhere there. So normally I will do my job in maybe a cafe or in a library. Like I brought my stuff outside, and I just draw. Then at night time, dinner, or we went outdoor time, until somewhere about maybe 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock, I will start drawing again. And so it had been break down into like pieces and pieces. Sometimes I get to draw in long hours, but sometimes no. That's why I'll see myself more after become like a daddy's family man. I see myself more flexible, and it doesn't really have like I don't have to have like a particular space for me to draw. So it could be anywhere, anytime, or anything lah. So like, let's say for now, it's like a luxury for me. I can sit here, like talking to you guys, and like relax, just draw. I feel like really, really precious, because like in my house, right, my son will come drag me away from my desk. So it was both precious and a funny moment to me lah. Because sometimes he will tend to stop me for drawing, and so it's really fun. It's really fun. But I think a typical blank cover about 1 or 2 days should be good.
Does anything frustrate you while you're doing these drawing and doing your art?
People
I
asking too
wish
many questions.
sorry, what is that?
People asking too many questions.
No, no, no. That is really fine. Like he's trying to manipulate us.
Troublemaker.
Sharif tried to manipulate us. No, I love it because I love to be honest lah. Sometimes like when my friends or my family call, like my parents call me, I if it's a long call, long discussion, I will just put in the earphone and I will drawing at the same time and chat with them at the same time. I love doing that. That's why.
Do they know that?
Yeah. I told them. I said, is it okay if I, like friends call, like long time no see, and we have a lot to catch up. I told them. I said,
That's funny.
is it okay if I draw and chat with you at the same time? He said, why not? And most of the time, those that at the other end, they are artists as well. So both of us, like, we are drawing and chatting at the same time, like now. So just that this one is much more fun. In AussieVerse, it's much more fun. I can assure you. So I manipulate other topic, but I'm cool with that. Like talking, chatting at the same time. But what frustrated me, I think normally I found out that I keep coming in like one question to me, especially during drawings, that I always frustrated about. I hope I have more time. I really hope. Like sometimes, like before sleep, um, you felt that you just need about 1 hour or 2 more hours to finish that job.
Mm.
But you know that let's say you have to go to bed because tomorrow you need to wake up earlier, you need to do this, you need to do that. Those actually I think it brought me some frustration and pressure. But I think nowadays I don't carry out by that much because I will just have that kind of frustration, maybe a few minutes, then gone. Went into bed. Then like I frankly speaking, like every time I lie on the bed, if I haven't finished the job, right, I will blame myself. Like I should have spent a little bit more, 1 hour, things like that. Then without knowing it, I slept. So the next thing is I woke up. Okay, it's 6 o'clock already. Okay, I will just go to take my breakfast. Then I start drawing again. I will just, it's fine. I will just let it be. I will just throw it away. Today is today. Tomorrow is tomorrow. I always have second chance. I had a lot of this kind of like self-questioning and talking. And yeah, even though like sometimes I have those commission or jobs that I felt like I should have correct that. I should have make it better. Things like that. That's why
I think you're always going to think that though.
Yeah. So I think I have that thinking, but it doesn't cost me too much of hours. So quickly I will just get rid of it. Let's go back to work, focus, and next one is next one. I just keep talking to myself. I believe in some of my close friend, they know that I'm I think about 10 or 15 years ago, I was about in your calculation, you guys use pounds, right, instead of kilograms.
Kilos.
You use
Oh.
kilograms.
We're normal.
Yeah, no, I know you are normal. No, you guys are super. I mean, like for weight, you guys prefer
kilogram.
pound or
Kilo.
kilogram.
Mm.
Oh, you guys do kilograms.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think 15 years ago, I was about 42 kilograms. Yeah. So
Wow.
I'm not sure, but it's even
Very light.
like more skinny than some girls. So I was really, really tiny and
So Aaron
skinny.
size.
Wow.
No, Aaron is good. Aaron is like my idol now, man.
Aaron eating chicken.
You know, whenever Aaron posts his, the half naked, muscular, I show my wife.
I haven't
is
posted
it-
those in a while.
You see,
He-
this
he
guy,
told
yeah,
me-
this guy
he
is the
told me
Aaron
they
that
were just for
I'm
me.
talking about. He's so good, muscular, you see. But he's good. He's good. Like really, really fit. But I was really he can't eat anymore. He can't eat. Don't vomit. Don't vomit. Don't vomit. So stay calm. But he's good. He's good. He's fit. He's good looking. You guys are good looking as well. So I feel the same. So I was like really skinny, and I was really weak. I always got sick, and eventually I start to working on my own health and weight gaining and workout things like that. And I think the beauty of like doing a little bit of sport, a bit of workout is good for us artists. That is no doubt. But the things that truly inspiring me is that, like when you work out, right? Like you do 8 reps, that is 8 reps. It never lies. It never cheat. When you do, you gain. When you pay your effort, you gain something. So it's like a really straightforward things. And to me, I don't like to think too much. I felt like, wow, this is really easy for me to catch up with. So I felt the same way now when I do drawings. Like if you draw, you somehow you learn something. So it's the pretty straightforward things to me. That's why I felt like frustration, it doesn't troubles me anymore, because I felt like, okay, if I'm getting myself frustrated, I can't do more drawing. So let's go back to drawing. I try to put myself back to that, so that in fact sometimes when I feel like unhappy, maybe sometimes like my son naughty, and I feel really like frustrated, like whenever I got myself back to drawing, it kind of like calm myself, make me focus, and just carry on. You still have to go on. Yeah. So I think frustration, okay, it's just okay. I'm cool.
I like your comparison about working out, because I think about, oh yeah, you work out, you gain muscle, but you eat chocolate, you gain fat.
you still need char kway teow somehow, because the calories, cheat day, man.
Char kway teow you want, but you don't need. But
but sometimes you want.
the one is so strong is like a need. Yes. Bo, if you don't know what char kway teow is, we'll go out for it.
I'm still trying to work out what working out is.
It's like a fried noodle.
Go work out and we'll
that's how professional speaks. Professional. He works out.
And I eat after the char kway teow. That's the most important part.
Yeah, but man, you are really fit.
No.
Why you so, how to say, so shy?
So
oh, he's not shy.
Sharif is paise the right term?
Yeah. Paise.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Like, yeah, oh yeah, shy, yeah. I'm not shy. No.
Just go check out Cenation Comics and you'll see he's not shy.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Lipwei,
Put in a
Lipwei,
blonde,
Steve.
put in a blonde wig and give birth to a comic.
Oh, wait till you see. So we got to film one after this, and
Mm.
I will tell you guys about the announcement after the stream because I don't want to announce it yet. We're saving that, but you guys get special privilege.
We see. Nice.
Well, we're going to end things soon. I
Okay.
feel like we could just do this for hours and hours, to be honest.
It's very easy.
Forever.
I just want to.
I haven't complete yet.
Yeah,
I just
let's
want to
see.
see Miles' costume, whether it's the original one or the new one.
The latest one. The latest one.
Latest-
I
yeah.
you know when the old one with the hoodie,
Yeah.
the hoodie, right?
Yeah.
The previous one with the hoodie, it was like a blast, like a blasting, mind blowing to me. It's like so cool. I love the characteristic. I love the hoodie,
Well,
and it was really nice. But then when they released the latest one, the black,
Yeah.
the latest one, black and red.
Yeah.
Wow, it is so I think it's so much more intense to me, much more intense. So I love it, but it come back to last session. I think Aaron taught me the word gluttonly. Is it gluttons?
Gluttony.
Gluttons. Like
Gluttony.
I'm a really greedy guy. I love everything. When the new Miles Morales came out, I was like, oh, this is so, because it kind of remind me about Venom. To me, okay, Venom and those Black Spider-Man, and it feels like something that is closest to something that is not that innocent anymore. It has something that is much more like matured or much more aggressive. It looks much more aggressive to me. So
I gotta see this costume. I don't think I've seen it yet.
yeah, the black and the red is really nice. That has a very, very nice triangle red here. A huge one.
Oh,
Mm,
wait, I
mm,
know.
mm.
I think I know that one.
That is what you're talking about, right, Sharif?
Yeah.
Uh, which one you prefer? Which one you prefer?
I think it's the original one because we were introduced to him as a young teenager. But I can understand and appreciate because the character has grown. So I guess that should be an evolution on how he
character.
looks as well. Yeah.
But I think both are great, and maybe for me one of the reason is because I drew the old one before. I tried it before, so now it's like the gluttonous.
Well, if you're a fan of if you're a fan of the hoodies, then you know there's a character that did it first.
Oh, you just had to slip it in, eh?
Oh yeah, Spider Gwen.
Oh yeah, why? I don't get it. Oh, okay. okay. The ghost spider, right? The ghost spider. Spider ghost or ghost spider?
No, that's Scarlet Spider.
Scarlet Spider.
Yeah.
I drew okay.
Lipwei, if you're not sure, that's the greatest character that was ever created.
Yeah. No,
I'm not
to be
biased
honest,
at all.
To be honest, I don't know about him before, but yeah, there's one guy actually commissioned me to draw him.
Wow, you're gonna make Bo very happy.
Yeah, this one prototype. Sorry, I have to fold it. This one just prototype. Yeah, so it's in my book too. I don't have the color version, but yeah, when he showed it to me, he said, yeah, this Scarlet Spider is one of the coolest one. Then I said, wow, nice. And so
it was right.
Yeah, he's right. But to be honest with you, like before this, I don't aware of Scarlet Spider until last year in Melbourne. So thank I would say thankful to him that introduced to me and commissioned me about Scarlet Spider at the same time. Really, really cool.
Nice. So,
You're
Bo,
so
you're gonna get
impressed.
that
You're
one.
going to change that from Miles to Scarlet now, aren't you?
Mm.
Oh.
Hey, Miles is in the book. That's why Lipwei is drawing Miles. All right. There's no Scarlet.
Scarlet
yeah,
should be in, Scarlet should be in every.
Next time, I still have a couple of cover of this. I will try. Why not? Why not?
Bo will send you a whole stack of blank cover Scarlet Spider just so you can different
Please go
poses.
ahead. Please
Right
go
hand
Give you a
ahead.
whole-
forward, next
give you a
cover
whole
left hand
commission.
forward.
Give you a whole commission to start 2025.
Until next year. Until next year. Whole stack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They're
Bo's
not,
order.
they're not wrong. They're not wrong.
I'll try. I will try my best for sure.
Also, it's so impressive. 2 hours and you can talk and you can ink.
No,
At
no,
the
no. I didn't complete it. I think it's a shame that I didn't. I'm not fast enough yet.
It's
But
still it's the multitasking.
I
Oh,
enjoy.
here we go. We're
I
getting
really
faced.
enjoy. But I really enjoy
Yeah.
everything here. I
No,
appreciate, man. Appreciate. Thank you
I-
for having me again.
I can really see the manga as influence on Gwen's face with the
Yeah,
nose and the
yeah,
chin.
yeah.
Because
Yeah. That's why sometimes I love it. I don't feel offend, and I love how they, it's like sometimes when comic conventions that people comes to chat with us, sometimes when they first come to me, they will say like, hey, your work has a little bit of uh manga, comics, things like that. Or some of them they will say, what? Do you read manga? Do you read comic? They will ask me about that, and I know what's coming next because they will say, you are a little bit of everywhere. But I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm happy to receive
Probably
that.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball, like a lot, like Dragon Ball, Akira, 20th Century Boys. I love those. I just love those. So now I just love everything. In shorts. In shorts.
Well, I
Do
love
you read any current comics?
What is that?
Do you read any current comics?
Current comics.
Yeah.
You mean the
Like-
latest one?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't apologize to us. We're not writing it.
No. I mean, like, I'm sorry to the fans. I mean, like, sorry to the writer. Those people who creates comics. Okay, I can explain because I have this. I do have this problem. Whenever I read a lots of text, right? Okay. Whenever I read comics, I don't really read it. I watch it. I was like, when I bought like things like Jim Lee's, the Hush, Batman Hush, I was like reading it, maybe first few page. After that, suddenly I become like, oh wow, the character, the composition, the layout, and I was really dive into that, and until after a few times, even though I try to flip over, I'm still look at the Batman like how good, how nice it is. Yeah, you guys feel the same way too, right?
yeah,
So yeah, eventually I stopped buying comics because I felt like, man, it's too hard. It's too hard for me. It's like a difficulties to me, and I was like, but sometimes I read. Oh, I read reviews. I love to read reviews. So I was like reading those page or article saying that, okay, who is coming out next? Just try to get myself more information of it. But yeah, I felt guilty that not reading it in my full focus. So that's why I apologize in first place. But I enjoy everything. Enjoy everything. Try to enjoy
Well, the good
everything.
news is that you can always go back someday and read
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, sure,
It's
sure.
not like it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
disappears.
Yeah, that's why. Like sometimes when we chat among the artist friend, sometimes they will, "Hmm, am I okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay." I double check my art camp because it does. I think he stopped for a while.
Oh.
So yep. Like sometimes I chat amongst my artist friend. Sometimes we will have this conversation like, um, who like, hey, you should check out this guy. You should check out who, things like that. And you know what? None of us was telling each other to read this comic. It was like, you should check out this comic because the art is awesome. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like we are looking at the art, we're looking at the angle, we're looking at how, we're looking at how he carry out the story, but we don't read it. We don't
The
read it
artist
anymore.
classes.
Yeah, so it's like, that's why sometimes it's very weird. Like, that's why some people they call us nerd. So like you do your own things, right? You have your own circle. So I guess, but I think that's the beauty of it. Everyone has their own, um, we say our behavior, our characteristic. So yeah,
Yeah,
currently,
Boy and I has this conversation a few times already. Whether you read first or you look at the art first.
yeah, I look at the art. I look at the art. Definitely look at the art. Oh, this is good. The colors. Then I love looking at I think I really love looking at art that has really, really strong styles. Like really obvious that when I see it, I will, immediately recognize that, okay, this must be Demora, this must be Hohei, things like that. So I see it that way. I see it that way. So always distract by art. Always distract by art.
All right. What we're going to do now is
Yes.
we're going to give you, let's say, 2 more minutes on the clock to just draw and see how much you can pull off. See if you can go anywhere near as fast as the video that we showed.
Okay, I believe at least we can, we can show the
the detail.
Yeah, at least we can do that.
Hang on. How do I do this?
What are you doing?
So we have to stop chatting.
No, I just realized that was dumb.
Not reading. Because Lipwei can chat.
It's good to try. It's a good try. It's a good try. Not reading color. It's a very good. Yeah, you read my mind. You read my mind. One of the reason. One of the reason. The other reason is the storage. Like you have to have like Shari have and Bo, you guys have like a very nice book rack at the back.
That's
I
why
have-
Sharif
I
has
have,
so-
I have, but the bookcase you have to separate into half. Me and my wife, like she's an artist as well. So
Mine's nicer than Sharif's, though, isn't it?
No.
Keep
He's
drawing,
he's
Lipwei.
really nice.
Just keep drawing.
He's
Ignore that.
very nice. I can see like so many nice and huge book. It must be those art books. Love.
I'm
the
always
hair.
trying to start a fight.
Whose hair? My hair is
Yeah,
good.
who's hair?
No, the Gwen hair.
Oh, the Gwen hair.
Oh, you got it.
I thought it's mine. I
Wow.
thought it's mine.
Become
I thought he meant somebody's here as well.
Yeah. Oh, look who it is.
Cliff.
But
Morning.
hey,
man.
Cliff on Comics. So his will be in next, right? The next show. Yeah.
Yep, that's going to be in
Tomorrow morning for us.
How long?
You have to
14
check.
hours.
14 hours.
14
Tomorrow
hours.
morning- Cliff is coming on tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow late night, I'm going on Cliff.
Oh,
I will
Whoa!
I will be on.
Hang on. Hang on. Did you just say that Cliff is firstly coming on AussieVerse in 14 hours, and then after that you're going on Cliff?
Correct.
Okay, can we just edit that part and just keep that, and so we can
going
put that over?
If Cliff is coming here, then I am on him, going on him. On you just cut what you need.
Yeah, you're.
Just cut what you need. That's a good ending. Good to
Gonna
end
do it
this
anyway.
topic. Anyway, like I wonder where is Cliff located?
East Coast, US, right?
Oh,
No, Cliff's in like New York, isn't he?
Yeah, that's East Coast.
Okay,
I don't know. East, west, south, north.
You should.
Aren't they all just north?
Let us know.
Because when your guests come on and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm from the US," and you're like, "All right, I'll see you at."
Oh, as if the US is like that.
Yeah, exactly. Same time zone. No,
As if everything is the same.
East Coast is the one that is they have a larger window with us that's convenient. West Coast is the tricky one.
Maybe the builders just like making windows like that.
What? Window?
Oh,
This is way too technical. He went away. He went away. Maybe he will come back with a map.
He couldn't.
Oh,
he
it's
couldn't.
This
boot
is
it
West
out, so
Coast.
he
This
booted
is
himself.
East Coast.
Yeah, I couldn't
No.
put it. That became too much for me. Oh.
I would
New York
rather
is
pick
east,
it.
California is west.
Thank you, Cliff. Thank you for letting him educating. See, they say Americans are bad at geography. Australians are no better.
Wait a minute. Who says Americans are better at geography?
Everyone else in the world.
Everyone else.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
How about Malaysian? How about Malaysian?
Malaysian, okay.
Okay
It's
lah, okay lah.
It's like how nobody can find Singapore on a map because it's too small.
Hey, don't start that. You're trying to start something. You know how like a lot of people I don't know, but there's some there's some
Hey,
What? hello.
welcome.
Thanks for stopping by, Bar. Yeah. So sorry, I totally interrupted you.
It's
Talk
fine,
about
You were
it's
saying
fine.
that Singapore is too small.
We should end the Singapore Malaysia topic as soon as possible.
Touchy
But
subject.
I love both sides. I love both sides. I had lots of Singapore friends, and yeah, same time Malaysian.
Mm.
So peace.
It's just next door, you know.
Yeah.
I use Google Maps to track off friends and lovers' times. Track off friends?
To keep track of friends.
Oh,
Don't-
I misread. I totally misread that.
Don't say
I use
track
Google
of
to keep track of friends. and
Sounds
lovers.
so wrong.
I know. See, everything sounds. Once it gets to this time of night, everything becomes wrong.
No, that's because I'm talking to Cliff, and I'm sorry, but this is the relationship that he established with me. Okay.
Wait till
Everything
I
has a
come on Cliff's
innuendo.
show.
What is the time
Oh,
you
you
guys
should-
having now?
It is 9:09 p.m.
It's at-
okay, yeah. Hey,
It's 8 o'clock to me.
Okay, I see. That means mine is 6 o'clock. No wonder I missed the time. It's
Yeah.
you have the what Sunday? You have that. What do you call that again? The midnight.
Daylight
watch.
savings.
Daylight savings.
Yeah, daylight saving. Oh, no wonder.
No one
No,
else
they-
does.
Okay.
They
I
they
remember
have
now.
daylight savings, not Queensland.
Brisbane does not.
Yours
have.
one. So Sharif, what
Uh,
is the time at your side?
8 o'clock, 8:10.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, no wonder. I was thinking about
Yeah,
how
that's-
come it's earlier 1 hour. Now I get it.
Mm.
Yeah, because when I in Melbourne, we actually experienced that the daylight saving. Yeah, it's a whole new things to us.
I know it's
Yeah,
nonsense.
It's wizardry, trickery, and wizardry.
It doesn't. I don't get why it's still. Was it Melbourne and Sydney still do it? But then again,
Not
You have a
supposed to do it.
choice.
well,
Yeah,
no. Like,
I thought
see, look at-
it has to be.
if you get the chance to come down to Melbourne during summertime, you get to see the sunset at like what 8:30 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's quite cool. You
Yeah,
feel like your
yeah.
day is longer.
Yeah. But but is your working hour need to be adjusted or no?
No, same thing. It's just
Mm.
good if you have a day off, because then it feels like your day is you get so much done in the day.
You can enjoy
always
more.
used
of the
to-
sunlight.
I always used to love this time of the year, but ever since meeting so many American friends and so many American YouTube channels, I now don't like it because their shows are on so much later now.
Later.
To stay up now and watch them is a killer for these next few months.
Okay.
Or those you do some of the early morning ones too, don't you, Bo?
Yeah. I mean, Near Mint Condition would always be on at 1 a.m. So now it's 2 a.m. But I could have sworn there was some time of the year where it was on at 3 a.m. for a while, which doesn't make any sense either. And then Cliff is on every Saturday night at midnight, which will now be 1 a.m.
Oh wait, will it?
Yeah. Rob's Fat Stack is on at 4 a.m. So now it's 5 a.m.
You begin.
I will tell you, I lost already. I'm confused. I can't count anymore.
Cliff's show is 10 a.m. New York time, which is 4 hours from now. Oh, I have to
I wish
get
I
up.
was Casanova.
I have to be up at 1 a.m. for Cliff's show tomorrow night.
Oh,
Cliff
why are you acting like you wouldn't be up at 1 a.m. anyway?
Because
Mr. Young and Buff.
I sleep early. That's why I get very tired after the gym. I love my naps, afternoon naps.
Oh my God, you're not even 40 yet. What's wrong with you?
是用那个我有这个，我有 IL 的，
Into the private life of Lip Chang Wei.
可是锁匙嘞，
This is why you
还是我要拿那边的
To just look at that. Within 2 hours from full pencils.
Yeah, I know.
We've got a full Gwen.
I could maybe in that time color in the headband.
That is a full Gwen.
Relax.
Sorry. I'm actually in today, Friday. It was my part-time teaching day.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm in the art college. I borrow their meeting room for the meeting, but then it's Friday night. Everyone goes off earlier, and they told me that we pass you the key. The whole office, you are alone now. They went back. They gone back earlier.
At the risk of stopping you drawing again, would you mind answering how you can plan your highlights in the costume?
Are you? Oh, okay. I was thinking about costume. Okay. Highlight. You mean how did I plan?
Like where the lighting
The
light's
white
gonna
should
hit.
be and the dark.
Oh,
should be.
okay. I'm not sure how to answer it right, but normally I was just thinking about the muscle, and then because at the end I can still throw in a holo marker. Yay, holo marker.
Olo marker.
So, I can later on I will definitely put in the tone, so I will just left the highlight.
I think Cliff's just found your Instagram.
The
He means
the
IG.
UG.
Yeah.
IG.
UG
And this
is UG, what does that mean?
Uns-
No,
Instagram.
he meant Instagram.
Oh, okay,
your
okay, okay,
IG
okay, yeah.
And
Thank
this might
you.
be a loaded. This might be a loaded question you don't want to answer. But Alan has asked, "What do you charge?" Don't feel like you have to answer that one though.
Uh,
Go
I would
DM
say
you, Ilan.
I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah. Go ahead. DM or email. But I can
DM.
say I can spell that a little bit because okay, I'm not sure about the numbers in details, but normally it would be like uh about 200 USD onwards, things like that. But because you have different commissions, right? I have
yeah,
different one, like some are blank cover, some are like the tabloid size, A3, A4, things like that. So each of them they have different um
Yes.
rate. Yeah, different rate. But normally if you have some limited colors, I will at least add in a little bit of colors because I felt that it makes more nicer. Yeah. So yeah, you you try email.
DM for more
Yeah.
detailed.
It's like it's people ask me about it, and I always have to check back to HK because nowadays, like last time, I used to manage my own commission, and he managed some of mine. But then turns out I have two schedule overlapping, crossing in other. So I was like, wow, this is really tough. And at the end, we decided that okay, commissions, everything you just go to him, and then I will only have one schedule to look at. So it's much more better for me to uh like which one come first, which one come next. And then yeah, same thing, the rate, the money, he will name the price. And he has a list. He has a list. So I think it's easier, like always they just email him, then they get the whole details of it. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, about the highlight, right? Yeah, I think that is how I plan. Um and normally I will have the colors comes in later, and then um probably more tone and the face toning, skin tone, things like that later on. So yeah, it's a shame that I couldn't get it finished. Your Harley
Bar is a
Quinn is so
massive Harlequin fan.
yeah, I'm a Harley Quinn fan as well. Harley Quinn is so nice. I mean, like, yeah, different format, different rates. Harley Quinn is like, I think recently they pop up Punchline. So I'm not sure, but still, Harley Quinn is like always a fantasy to me. Like, it's like one of the coolest female characters that I will always love to draw, especially from DC, because she has different costume, different version of it. It has the classic Jester version, and also the latest one with the jacket thingy, and I love it. Um, I'm not sure whether it's because like those like Supergirl, I felt like is kind of overlapping with Superman, so don't know. I felt like Harley Quinn is much more characteristic to me. She has more characters.
Like
Yeah.
personalities.
Yeah. More
I-
crazy.
Yeah.
But I saw some of the comic version. She's turning back to, I think, both. I don't know how you call that, like evil, but at the same time, she has
uh,
some purpose.
Anti-hero.
Yeah, anti-hero. Yeah.
Mm.
So I think she's seems like the
Mm.
yeah. We can have a lots of exploration based on Harley Quinn. So, but
Do you know,
Spider-Man. I also
do you know an
love.
artist, Rian Gonzalez?
Can you spell the name?
Yeah, Rian, Rian.
Oh, Rianne.
Rianne Gonzalez. I ended up getting this off her many, like over 10 years ago. And she's now doing covers for
Wow.
Marvel.
Wow.
What size is this?
Oh, it's
Is it
massive.
huge? Oh,
Yeah, very
is it
big.
huge?
All the Spider Women.
Oh. It's really nice. Is it
That's
with
cool.
watercolor?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, it's like it's with color.
Yeah.
Crayon.
Correct.
Gold crayon.
We can learn. You say it right. You say it right. It's with color. but it's really nice.
There's red,
I
there's
love how
blue.
the ring. What is that?
You said
Okay.
it's with red, with blue, yellow.
Yellow and that's it.
Different kinds of red. But
Different kinds of
different kinds of red. Oh,
There
it's
you go.
watercolor. That's Claudia came out.
Yeah.
Red Lantern
Oh.
Supergirl might have something to add to that. Red Lantern. Let me search.
It's Cliff like Red Lantern, Supergirl.
Oh, I don't know that.
Omni's coming out. Really excited for that one.
Yeah, I mean, like, like, every time I enjoy the show, one of it is because I learn new things.
I
Always
didn't know
learn new
there was
things.
a Red Lantern Supergirl.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
Oh, this is also like remind me of a little bit of anti-hero. I think nowadays there's a lots of it became more and more realistic. So it doesn't mean that this guy is bad, then he's like all the way
Forever.
bad. Like you guys watch the what do you call that? The penguins. Penguins.
Yep,
Penguins,
The
yeah.
series.
saw it?
You guys watch?
Not yet, but I plan to. Yeah.
Only the first
I-
episode.
Yeah. Because
I've heard good things.
I haven't watched. I haven't watched, but I listened to some like reviews. Yeah, I try to learn more about it first. So yeah, my close friend, they know. Hey, she got a red ring because it tapped into a loss. Oh, okay. She's looks really nice.
I think nowadays, like you look at the success of The Boys and with the TV show, kind of there's a growing desire for more anti-heroes.
Yes.
And
And I
That's
think
fun.
it's much more realistic in a way because like
So we're back
we
in the
have our
90s.
purpose, right? Yeah. It's not that we want to be bad. Sometimes it's that we have to be.
Yeah,
so
you
that,
have that side.
yeah, because things are fair. Not everyone is. Things are not fair sometimes. Things are not fair. So
Thanks for
not
stopping
everyone
by, Bar.
can enjoy it.
And
Yay.
subscribe to AussieVerse, Aaron says.
Thank you.
Yes, I did.
Thanks for your kind
Thanks,
words
bro.
on my art. Yeah. So yeah, anti-hero I think is a trend. And I felt the more they success, the more realistic the story could be. And it reminds us about how we should live,
I've always
how
had
we
the
should
argument.
appreciate.
I've always had the argument that everyone says they want to be Batman, but realistically, I think everyone wants to be the Punisher.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Realistically, yes, correct.
Realistically, yeah. When I saw the Punisher series, I just thought like, oh, he's got a. It's not that he's got a better time, but I feel like he's got a better, like, gets the job done.
Yeah.
You guys watch already that one?
Punisher, yes, but
Haven't
Cliff,
haven't
you're already Superman.
Cliff,
My
there's a
Superman,
difference.
Cliff.
There's a difference between wanting to be Superman and wanting to wear Superman's outfit.
So he has to clarify which one he won.
You have to clarify which one.
He has to clarify. The son of Darkseid.
What's Darkseid Superman? Is that just
from-
Think
I can't.
It's a Elseworld story where instead
Oh.
of the rocket ship landing on Earth, Kansas Earth, it lands on
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse, yeah. And then
Oh.
Darkseid becomes his father.
Well, I was gonna say that
Oh.
that's better than what I thought, which was Superman and Darkseid, and then you get Darkseid Superman, the son of Darkseid Superman.
Crazy.
Hey, don't knock Bizarro. He's a great character. Him am good.
Bizarro is just always weird whenever I see him.
Bizarro is fantastic, and if you don't agree with that, you need to read Red Hood with Bizarro. Old school Bizarro, yeah, is really whack.
Studying on Miles.
Yeah, let's do a little bit at least.
Oh, okay. Sharif's been waiting for Miles.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
No wonder,
for
no wonder
Miles.
he asked me about that.
He said give Gwen a break. Work on Miles.
You should tell me. You should tell me. I will skip. straight
You
away.
do not rush an artist.
No.
That
I
much I
told
know.
you guys I don't frustrate anymore. So go
I think
ahead.
it's obvious. I think it's obvious he's not a Russian artist.
Yeah,
Oh man, so lame.
Madness.
So yeah.
Yeah,
bump
you can see
yourself
yourself out.
up. Yeah,
what happened?
he tried to make a joke, a very lame joke,
And he disappeared?
and he disappeared himself.
Why?
Yeah. And send himself to the gulag.
Because that's what we do here. If you make a bad joke, you
Taking
sit in
back.
the naughty corner.
If you make a bad joke, you're gone.
You're gone.
And he make his own self gone.
Yeah, he make his own self gone.
He has to do that in by himself all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, he is
I
the
heard the
judge.
worst one
jury.
today. I heard the
What was
worst
that?
one today.
Let's
What do
hear
you
it.
call a banana that eats a banana?
What?
Cannabanaism.
Oh my god.
I don't get it.
Exit yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cannibalism. Oh my god. Exit. Yeah,
cannot, I
leave.
My English level is not at the same level as yours, so I can't catch it. But I'm not sure whether it's my fortune or not.
It is.
It's better
It
because
is,
you
right.
don't feel the pain.
It's better that I don't catch it, right?
So you said this is the latest costume of Miles, yeah?
Yeah, the black one. But I plan to put in the red later because it's kind of hard for me to leave, all the web thingy. So
Yeah.
I will just do it black, like Venom, do it black. Then later on I will use the paint to cover on it. Yeah, for Miles Morales, like before this, I draw him. I also do the same way because it's really really hard for me to leave the red, the web thingy. Yeah.
So who's your favorite character to draw?
Wow.
Oh, we asked this last. Oh, did you not
Help
watch
me
the last
explain.
video?
Help me explain. I don't have.
I can't remember the whole video.
Because
And
you're
not
sick.
everybody,
You
not
were-
everybody
you were-
watched it. Maybe.
No, screw that sounds like a them problem. So basically, this
that's
comes
not.
back down again to Lipwei said he's very gluttonous. He
Yeah.
wants to draw everyone.
It's like
Good man.
like whenever they ask me about this, right? I told them the story that especially there's one time I think it's the most obvious moment that I realized that oh my god, I'm too greedy. When that time there's remember when the first time that Loki's came out, I think about 2 years ago, and I was like, like just now you saw my wife also draw Tom Hiddleston, like he looks really cool, and by that time, I remember it was close to like one of the Comic Con or event. I also felt like okay, I'm gonna draw tons of Loki. I just felt like Loki, Loki, Loki. Every time it's Loki. Then right after that, I think not long later they released Moon Knight. Then I
Yeah.
was like, oh, Moon Knight, Moon Knight is so cool. Moon Knight. Like so I have to admit I'm really like that's why like in the first place when I came out, they asked me, I said Batman. I love Batman. Then suddenly I think further. I felt like Superman. Superman inspired me a lot. Like Man of Steel, Henry Cavill. Um, actually, I watched Man of Steel. Then right after that, I decided to work out to weight gaining. So he inspired me a lot. Superman. Then Spider-Man. Spider-Man is cool. It's like, oh my god, everyone is keep fighting each other. And
Well,
yeah,
and if it goes by that logic, I hope a Black Cat movie comes out soon.
oh, yeah, Black Cat is really nice, like like I drew it like one of the sketch art project. I try Black Cat and I love it. Like, like sexiness and I'm not sure. It reminds me about Catwoman at the same time, but another
Better.
version of it.
Same,
Yeah,
same,
another
but
version of it. Yeah, almost the same. So yeah, it's really hard for me. And now when you ask me about it again, it reminds me of one of the interesting story that I have when I first taking some commissions. That's why if you scroll all the way down to a first few commission, you will realize that um, some scene with multiple characters inside. Like
Yeah.
HK helped me to call a name. Like for those who commission me, he call it epic scene. So it's like a whole
Yeah.
huge scene. Like one of the epic scene commission that I got is like Marvel's characters fighting DC characters. Like Superman is
Yeah.
fighting. I'm not sure if Superman. I drew him fighting the Hulk and Wonder Woman fighting Catwoman. Something. Not Catwoman. I don't remember. I have to go back to that piece of art, but I think there's a whole bunch of people, about 10, fighting each other. So it's like crazy scene. So yeah, I really enjoy those pieces. So you can see how greedy I am. Like putting everyone on. Okay, everyone.
Ilan's got a
Anyway,
question.
Ian or Elan?
Ilan.
Elan. Okay. Have you drawn wheels
While
listening to
listening,
Danny Elfman?
Daniel.
Danny Elfman. Who is Danny Elfman?
Beetlejuice soundtrack.
Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
No, he didn't do Spider-Man.
Uh,
did he?
Yeah, he did the original Spider-Man
Is it?
with Tobey Maguire.
Oh, did he?
Okay.
Pretty sure he did. Yeah.
I'm not sure because I did listen to Spider-Man, sometimes the movies soundtrack, but normally soundtrack I listen to Hans Zimmer.
Oh, see, in this day and age, if a movie hasn't been done by Danny Elfman, it's been done by Hans Zimmer, or there's a third name. There's like only 3 people in Hollywood that do all the music. You know,
I think now Hans Zimmer like fading off. I'm not sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
It seems like we saw Oppenheimer and Tenet. I think Nolan already start like refreshing the music, the people who work for music. John Williams. Yeah. Last time I listened to his soundtrack also.
Cliff's gone when it comes to the DC versus Marvel. He'd want Karate Kid, Legion of Superheroes, Daredevil's ass.
Yeah, some things. This one remind me of another commission request. I have to check with HK whether it's happening or not. If it happens, I need to deliver it during December. There's a good friend of mine. he wanted to commission about like he using color theme. For example, he haven't made his mind. I'm not sure, so I have to check with HK. But it's going to be like, okay, this piece epic scene is going to be red. So, for example, like Daredevil, maybe battling Red Hood, things like that. Everything is red. Yeah, yeah. So he was telling this idea to me. So he was like, he say he has things like red, green, blue. He already has some of the ideas in his mind. So it's really cool. If that's why I really appreciate that fans sometimes they came out with those crazy ideas that it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen, or maybe happen yet. So last time one of the piece that I really like, it was uh someone commissioned me to draw Venom fighting Spawn. Yeah, that is like a
Oh, we saw that
like
photo. Yeah.
yeah, because he told me about like Todd McFarlane has a period that he drawings the Spider-Man, right? So Swan Thing fighting main thing. Okay. So he drew that Venom, the classic Venom, and then he asked me to draw Venom fighting the Spawn. Yeah. So that
I think
is
you would do such an amazing Superman versus Doomsday with all the destruction
you know,
in the
like
background, and I think you'd do so good at that.
yes. I would love to. I would love to. Please give me. But you know, like the latest one I have one is Wolverine. Would the Wolverine fighting Backlash? That was a really cool piece to me. But yeah, I think maybe some of you saw my story earlier. Unfortunately, the art piece, right, when we sent out, it lost in transit. So no choice. But it doesn't frustrate me also. Like I spoke to, like I have close friend, like my wife. Like when we heard the news, they were like, they said, "Oh my god, like how, um, like will like someone steal it, or like anything could happen to this art piece?" And I said, like when HK asked me, I said, it's fine, it's fine. I will draw him a new one. Either I draw him a new one, I could offer him, or we can make him like full refund. So it's fine. Um, and to my close friend, like we discussed about it, I said it is fine because I know that piece. I strongly believe is somewhere else, is with someone. So that's why when I post a story, I said like, no matter who took it or where you are, I hope you take good care of it because it's still an art piece. And for the client, right, I won't draw him the same piece. I will draw him a brand new one, which is Wolverine fighting Backlash, but maybe a different view of it. Because I think it's my respect to the art. It's not about the incident, it's the art. If you only be one piece of that, always one piece of that. If it's a commission, original means original. So if someone took care of it, then okay lah, let it be lah. I'm okay lah. But I think luckily, I took picture and I scanned it. At least I have a, like I have a record of it and I post it. So yeah. So sometimes it happens. It happens. No choice.
Yeah.
But that one, enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Like Wolverine fighting Backlash. It couldn't happen. I don't think it could happen. So it reminds me about like like Marvel's What If series, the TV series. So the what if could happen anywhere.
Yeah.
Like I think like recently I watched a little bit of the Deadpool versus Wolverine the movie. I think it's a little bit sad to me, but at the same time, it's really fun. A lot of fun that watching they been sent into that. I don't know what it calls, but the place that like a trash, like being pruned, and they
Oh,
been
yeah,
sent
yeah.
into the world. I don't remember what's the name. The
The
Goliath.
void planet.
Yeah, the void. And when I saw the 20th Century Fox,
Yeah.
it was like, it's sad, but at the same time, it's fun. Like lots of feeling. So I think it's the same kind of feeling to me. Like I'm sad that I lost something, but at the same time, it reminds me how important it is. Like, a art piece, and especially is something that it might not happen anymore. Like Wolverine versus Backlash.
Mm.
You know what else
So-
is sad?
Huh?
You know what else is sad?
Why?
What?
The fact
Your
that
life.
all good things must come to an end. And
Yeah.
this has gone so well, so much longer than we ever intended, and we really appreciate you coming back on here, Lipwei. It's been an absolute pleasure.
The
You
mom.
want to quickly do Miles's face for Sharif?
It's the blank space variant.
No lah, it's fine. Never mind. I will make sure I finish it as soon as possible, and I will post tag
Ooh.
you guys.
Hang on.
Ah,
Oh, there we go. Hang on. Okay.
yes.
Oh man, seriously, that was so much fun. I really had an absolute ball, man. Thank you so much, and we've got to do this again sometime.
Sure. Please. Get me. No, it's like really fun, and I've been saying this many times, but thanks for having me. I'm not legend. I'm just a artist that love drawing, and I enjoyed it. But I mean, like, I always tell this to those who commission me, or like, I think you guys saw it. I messaged you guys this sentence before. I said, I'm nothing without you. I'm nothing without you guys. I think
Hey,
you guys said it.
As cheesy as it
Because,
sounds,
like,
it's the truth.
Yeah,
'cause that's
so many people
that's the
make
same with
this
us.
happen. Yeah. But
That's the same with us.
I-
Without Alan, Aussie comic book guy, Shaden, Claudia, Cliff, Bar, and all these people that have spoken throughout the show. Without them,
thank
we
you.
wouldn't have a show. Otherwise, who would we be talking to?
Yeah.
Each other.
So thank you very much. And as usual, what I do like to say is that it does not go unnoticed that everybody out there that has spent their time watching AussieVerse tonight, it is so appreciative. You could be out there watching a movie, a TV show, another YouTube channel, but you're not. You're here with us for 2 hours and 45 minutes, or at least for some of that time. So thank you so much for joining us here. Aaron, Sharif, is there anything you want to say before we go?
Just a big thank you, Lipwei, for coming
Thank you.
on and having a long chat with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. You guys are amazing. Everyone is amazing. Brother and sister, I love you all. Thank you. And I hopefully there will be chance to be in the show again, and also hopefully to see you guys in Australia again.
Back in Melbourne, and we go for karaoke.
Yeah. Hey, sure. Hey, let's
And-
go.
Go
Hey, thank you,
to
Claudia. Thank you.
AussieVerse on Instagram soon, because when Lipwei's finished, that's commission piece. We'll be showing off the finished product as well. Did you guys ask Lipwei the question last
No,
time?
we did not. We forgot.
Let's go.
You didn't ask him. You didn't ask him the question.
We didn't ask him the
What
question.
is
No.
the
So
question?
Lipwei doesn't know about the question.
He does not know the answer to the question.
Should
Oh,
I
no.
leave the meeting quickly press the like leave. What is that? What is that?
Just, usually, Lipway, when people get this question wrong, I tend to yell at them and say, "No, you got it wrong," and then I give them the correct answer. And I don't want to disrespect you by doing that to you.
It's fine,
so
it's fine. You can do it.
I think it's unavoidable. So I'll put my kid gloves on and say, Lipway, if we asked you, what is AussieVerse? What would your answer be, sir?
Oh, AussieVerse is AussieVerse.
Wow, hey, that's pretty good.
Okay. That's not a bad answer.
I mean, I'm looking forward to the
It's not. Look, Lipway, it's not a bad answer, but unfortunately, you're wrong. No, AussieVerse is and always will be for life. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us here today. This has been Lipwei Chang. Go check out his Instagram. Go check out his portfolio. Go check out everything that has to do with Lipwei Chang out there in the universe. And thank you very much for now being a part of the AussieVerse extended family. We love you. We love you. We will be back next time tomorrow morning at about 13 hours from now with Cliff on Comics. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Hello.